Why money gets harder after 40, nobody warns you if you're over 40. And managing money feels harder than it used to. You're not imagining it. Nobody warns you about this phase of life, and today, we're going to talk about why it happened. After 40, money stress feels different. It's quieter, but heavier. You're likely earning more than you did in your 20s or 30s. Yet somehow, there's less breathing room. Bills feel larger. Savings feel smaller. And time feels shorter. You're helping kids, parents, or sometimes both. Healthcare costs show up without warning. Retirement stops being a future idea and starts feeling very real. And in the back of your mind, there's a question many people don't say out loud: why does this feel harder now, even though I've worked so long? If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Here's the truth most people never hear: money doesn't get harder after 40 because you failed. It gets harder because the rules quietly change. The strategies that worked earlier, earn more, figure it out later, ride it out, stop working as well. Not because you're weaker, but because life becomes more complex. And complexity requires clarity, not hustle. There are three main reasons money feels heavier after 40. First, expenses peak. Housing, insurance, healthcare, education, these costs often reach their highest point in midlife. Second, time becomes visible. In your 20s, time feels unlimited. After 40, every financial decision feels connected to the clock. Third, responsibility expands. You're no longer just supporting yourself. You're protecting a household, a future, and sometimes a legacy. None of this means you're doing poorly. It means you're carrying more. Here's the single idea that changes everything: after 40, money stops being about growth and becomes about control. Not control through restriction, but control through clarity, intention, and structure. When you regain control, stress drops, even if income doesn't change. In a moment, I'll share the one adjustment most people overlook, the one that often brings relief within months, not years. First, let's talk about what control actually looks like. These are not dramatic moves. They're quiet shifts that work with your stage of life. Step 1. Simplify your financial world. After 40, complexity is the enemy. Too many accounts. Too many subscriptions. Too many half decisions. Choose fewer, clearer priorities. What stays? What goes? Simplicity reduces mental load and mistakes. Step 2. Protect before you grow. Earlier in life, growth mattered most. Now, protection matters more. Emergency savings. Insurance reviews. Reducing risk you don't need anymore. This isn't fear-based. It's stability-based. Step 3. Shift from monthly thinking to long-term flow. Stop asking, "Did I survive this month?" Start asking, "Is this sustainable for the next 10 years?" Sustainability beats short-term win. Step 4. Align money with energy, not just income. After 40, energy becomes valuable. Spending that saves time, reduces stress, or protects health is not wasteful. It's strategic. Step 5. Make peace with steady progress. You don't need dramatic leaps. You need consistency that doesn't exhaust you. Calm money habits outperform intense ones, especially now. Let me say this clearly: you are not late. You are not behind. You are simply at a stage where money needs a different approach. Many people don't realize this until much later. You're here now, and that matters. If this kind of calm, practical guidance is helpful, you may want to subscribe to Finora Insights. Each week, we focus on clarity, safety, and building a future that feels steady, not stressful. In the next video, we'll talk about the most common financial mistake people over 40 make, even smart, careful savers, and how to quietly avoid it. Until then, remember, money after 40 isn't harder because you're failing. It's harder because it finally matters. And you're more capable than you think.